Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel, Writing Practices. If you've ever needed to verify past work experience for a job, immigration process, or higher studies, you might have come across a company experience letter. This letter is an official document from an employer that confirms an employee's tenure, job role, key responsibilities, and overall contributions to the company. A well-written experience letter not only provides proof of employment, but also highlights the employee's professional qualities, making it a valuable document for their career. In today's tutorial, I'll guide you step by step on how to write a company experience letter. Let's get started. Company's information. The letter begins with the company's details, which should be placed at the top of the page. Example: company's name, company's address, city, state, zip code, email address, phone number. This section is crucial because it establishes the authenticity of the letter. It provides the recipient with the company's official details, ensuring that the experience letter is verifiable. The company's contact information, especially the email and phone number, allows potential employers or authorities to confirm the document's legitimacy if needed. Date. The next important element is the date on which the letter is issued. Example: date, March 13th, 2025. The date is essential because it ensures that the letter is current and relevant. A properly dated experience letter helps in verifying when the document was issued, preventing any misunderstandings about its validity. Salutation, addressing the recipient. Instead of addressing a specific individual, experience letters often use a general greeting since they might be presented to different organizations. Example: to whom it may concern. This salutation is commonly used when the letter's recipient is unknown, or when the document may be used for multiple purposes, such as job applications, visa processing, or academic admissions. Keeping the greeting formal ensures that the letter maintains a professional tone. Opening paragraph, confirmation of employment. The first paragraph clearly states the employee's name, job title, employment duration, and a general statement about their role in the company. Example: this is to certify that employee's full name, holder of employee ID, if applicable, was employed with company's name as a job title from start date to end date. During their tenure with us, they performed their duties diligently and contributed significantly to our organization. This section is essential because it serves as official proof that the individual worked for the company. It includes key employment details such as the employee's full name, job title, and duration of employment. It highlights the employee's contributions, setting a positive tone for the rest of the letter. The phrase "performed their duties diligently and contributed significantly" emphasizes the employee's value without being overly detailed. This introduction reassures the recipient that the employee was a responsible and productive member of the organization. Key responsibilities and skills. In the next paragraph, we describe the employee's key responsibilities and professional skills. Example: employee's full name was responsible for mention key responsibilities, such as managing projects, overseeing operations, handling customer relations, etc. Their skills in mention relevant skills, such as leadership, teamwork, communication, problem-solving, were commendable, and they consistently demonstrated professionalism and dedication to their work. This section is crucial because it gives future employers or organizations a better understanding of what the employee did in their role. It highlights specific skills that showcase the employee's professional capabilities. It helps potential employers determine whether the candidate's experience aligns with the job they are applying for. When filling in this part, be specific but concise. For example, instead of saying handled customer relations, you might say managed customer relations, ensuring client satisfaction and resolving service-related issues efficiently. Similarly, rather than just listing leadership as a skill, you could specify demonstrated strong leadership in coordinating team projects and achieving departmental goals. Work ethic and contributions. This paragraph highlights the employee's work ethic, reliability, and overall contributions to the company. Example: throughout their employment, employees' full name displayed excellent work ethics, reliability, and a strong commitment to achieving company goals. Their ability to work independently and collaboratively made them a valuable asset to our team. This part reinforces the employee's strengths by emphasizing their dedication to the company's success, their ability to work both independently and as part of a team, their overall positive impact on the organization. Phrases like a valuable asset to our team and strong commitment to achieving company goals help leave a lasting impression, making the letter more impactful. Closing statement and contact information. Before ending the letter, the company should express appreciation for the employee's contributions and offer assistance if further verification is needed. Example: we appreciate their contributions and wish them success in their future endeavors. Should you require any further information regarding their employment with us, please feel free to contact our HR department at HR Contact Information. This closing section is important because it shows goodwill and appreciation for the employee. It reassures the recipient that they can verify the details if necessary. It provides an official point of contact for any follow-up inquiries. Including HR contact details adds credibility, as potential employers or institutions may want to confirm the information before making a decision. Signature and sender's information. Finally, the letter should end with a proper closing and the signature of the person issuing the document. Example: sincerely, your full name, your job title, company's name. Signature, if submitting a physical copy. The signature, whether handwritten or digital, adds authenticity to the document. If submitting a physical copy, a signed version carries more weight. The sender's job title is also crucial, as it shows that the letter is issued by someone with authority in the company, such as an HR manager or department head. And that's it. You now have a complete guide on how to write a professional company experience letter. This document is essential for employees moving on to new opportunities, whether in another job, an academic institution, or even immigration processes. A well-structured experience letter not only validates past employment, but also helps the employee stand out professionally. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Writing Practices, and leave a comment if you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.